Hello, good evening. I'd like to show you how to use a Steam controller with working vibration to work with Paladins. First thing you have to do is open up the Steam application and enter the big picture mode. Once you enter the big picture mode, you have to go to the settings on the top right. Once you enter there, you go to the controller settings. This is exactly how you want your controller settings to be. Later, you click on the detected controllers, you select your Steam controller, and then you click on preferences. Once you have your preferences, you want to set the haptic preference to configuration preference, and then experimental rumbles emulation to on, and then you click submit. Once you have done that, you come back and then you go to your Paladins controller, Paladins game. Then you click on manage game and you click on controller options. In controller application options, you have to set exactly how it is here: experimental rumble emulation to on. Rumble emulation frequency setting, you can set it to extra low if you want, or you can set it to 8-bit as you like. For my preference, I prefer extra low, and you can also try different frequencies and see your results and set it to your preference. Then you select OK. Then we come to controller configuration. Click that, and this is exactly how you are supposed to have the entire config. On my particular setting, I have set it to, I've mapped the buttons to the Xbox controller. For example, the right trigger on my Steam controller is the same as the right trigger on the Xbox controller. So I click on the right trigger, I click on the full pull action, and as you can see here, I have set it to the right trigger on the Xbox controller. The soft pull action is also the same as the right trigger on my Xbox controller. You can basically set the full pull action, soft pull action as you like. Full pull action is basically you push the trigger all the way to the end, and then it will trigger the input that you set. Soft pull action is you push the trigger all the way until you reach a stop on your trigger, and that's when the input will be triggered. Then based on your preferences, you can basically set all the other settings. I have attached pictures of all the settings that I have put here, and you want to have it exactly as the same. The idea here is to have the Xbox buttons mapped to the Steam controller. Doing this will allow you to enable the vibration of Paladins onto your Steam controller. If you do not do so, you will not have the vibrations enabled on your Steam controller. If you, for example, if you have the keyboard mappings on your Steam controller, keyboard mouse mappings, you will not be able to get the vibrations. So it's essential that you have exactly the same config on your controller. I've attached an image on the description. You can click on there and you will have link to the images of all the buttons, and that's how you set it, including the gyro settings and also the right touchpad settings. Once you're done with that, you have to open your Paladins game. Once you're inside Paladins, you have to select the options. And then you have to select on controls. Here you have to enable allow controller and allow vibration. And then you click apply. And that's it. Once you're done with that, you can exit the game and then use the Xbox mappings. Your Steam controller is the same as your Xbox controller. You use that and you play the Paladins game. Thank you for watching.